where I'll die to a dust game.
Oh, while they're busy trying to fight her, Iceberg about to get punished in the mid lane. He's up far, he's coming down to mid one, the stick charges are there, now the net comes through, tries to head to the south, that ain't gonna happen. An easy first blood for the defenseless little Zeus is Fnatic.
No, there's not even the scary, like, rolling boulder in from the side. At worst, it's a TP, but he also scouts, hey, there's no TP on Earth Spirit. Guess what? This is a free Zeus kill. Well, how are the... Oh, initially well taken by DJ with the creep, but then he lost aggro and drew it to his hero, so...
That's big. He even gets the experience out of that one, and that is already a level 3 enchantress, so...
Must get as close as possible to Zeus and maintaining the creep aggro, or the tower aggro onto your creep.
Roll into dust. Long-range connection there onto Ohio. They need these chains they had thrown in Spider Lane. Were in position to cut the chains, but they weren't when he actually cast them. Ramsey's very patient there. Well, Spirit things up as they do have an observer ward down near the river. They've scouted out this movement. They're going to converge with 4. They might be able to find 2. They jump on the net. They're going to catch him out. DJ going to be forced back a little bit as well. The time dilation slow. Not going to prevent him from moving in. He gets up the center stump, looking to turn this around. Trying to bring on Afterlife, but barely able to time walk out. Heals all that damage off. Will end up just being avenged down for now. Spirit looking for more. Creeps are a threat. Spin the trap. Fresh refraction getting popped. They get the kickoff though. They roll in again. Mid one. Refraction alone isn't a guaranteed escape, but with the Enchantress heal, perhaps it will be enough. DJ desperately trying to cover his retreat. Mushi slowly rolling in, drops the hammer. It's not enough to finish off Afterlife. He time walks that off too. Void living a very charmed life. And now mid one, finally looking to turn. Can they at least get a single kill? Iceberg spreads the wrong way to stay with this team, and they will run down little Mario. This does, however, leave Ohio to his own devices top, and
Midspirit's in a lot of trouble.
Let's see what they do now. Fnatic bringing their Enchantress on towards the mid lane. Traps getting dropped down.
Just TP'd in.
Tough for the Zeus. And, well, he's dead again.
Higher than most mid players who are under 30%. So he's having a bad game, a slow start. Troublesome for Spirit, who are very reliant on what he can bring to the table in the mid game.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
Definitely can be attributed in some cases to which heroes he's playing, but 4,000 gold, 4,000 experience. Still waiting for Team Spirit to have their big team fight. They don't have a Chronosphere yet.
Higher thing found.
These are coming up, and on the rotation, Mushi's here as well. Ramsey's gonna get banished. There's an OG ult available. Are they gonna chance that follow-up stun? They are, but he's so chucked the Remnant out, and well, no mana to get to it. He will drop.
Really nice rotation.
One did already show his though. He's got the Blink Dagger. He's gonna start aggressively planting down some traps. Oh, there's the Remnant back. Here comes Ramsey. Jump onto Mushi. There's the banish. Teleport scroll on cooldown though. Mushi's gonna have no choice but to turn and fight this one. With the chains there, there's not much hope. Mid one. He'll try to salvage this. He'll always want to play. Now turning on to Ramsey. And Ramsey wants to engage. He's still got flamethrower going no way from mid one to remove this. They'll need the help of you to bail him out safely, but the heal is being split between Speed Sword burned by Iron Shell. And Ramsey just keeps it running, and he runs right and all the way into the bench stun. He'll live to regret that one as he ends up not living. Dies in the end. DJ tanking through Iceberg's nuke damage, turning with the Yips. The regen run gets popped, immediately cancelled. Tries to ring around the Rosie and ends up dead. Top black. Bottom lane being threatened a bit by Ohio. Is going to have to back his way out.
Yeah, the TA who had a lot of momentum going forward, probably the biggest casualty for either team, so be a little bit careful with how aggressive they got there.
Speaking of aggression, they have jumped on to Mushi, but DJ's still in the neighborhood. The Imps are going to get Morgan Ramsey's right away. Can they finish off Mushi in time? He's low, and he is dead, but DJ turns it. Get another. The Ember Spirit down again in exchange for the OD. Like you said, the carries. Eating a lot of kills away here. Chronosphere committed onto DJ, but the swap out of the Chrono Magnetize keeps on going though, and off even through it. But mid one, left unchecked in this fight, might just be able to finish off. Always want to fly. Blink Dagger cooling down, 5 seconds to go. Always want to fly. It's going to be wild before he's a rolling boulder. The trap gets deployed. He's on point here. Time dilation coming out, but that's not going to set this Blink forward. One more auto attack from mid one would do it. The rolling boulder ready, but no mana to use it. It's enough, though, to get him out, and, well, maybe not enough to deal with the Broodmother infestation bottom, where Ohio, purple and OD. Man. This used to be Mushi's signature hero.
He had the 2 spell changes, I guess, you know? Hasn't played the new OD so much, but, yeah, he's having a rough time, and, wow, Ramsey's with a solo kill. That was just a straight outplay. He didn't even have detection there, just got the searing chains off. Yeah, Ember Spirit.
I do have to say that Fnatic has been salvaging Mushi's overextension as well.
Yes. Oh, and again, it's DJ and the mid one who's just had an incredible series and an incredible day.
And then on the net, there comes the Zeus ult. Doesn't manage to get the kill, courtesy of the magnetize additional damage, but always want to fly will be the trade of mid one. Leap deeper early goes after grab by Iceberg. Not often you see that. There's an OG already. Not dropping it just did. Oh, the damage shredding up like a GD root on mid one. He could quickly deal with Iceberg as well. Flaky forward. They trap him, isolate him, decapitate him too. They still aren't giving up anything for these kills. 12 or gold to go. 40.
Dire's top
That,
tower
might be delayed a little bit now. He walks right into their trap. They drop the Chronos. Can they finish him off though? He's tanky. That's more magnetized. Finally. And that's it's a nice kill, but he had already gotten the big piece, the Metro Hammer. And while that was happening, Fnatic moved in mid, and they went right by them and broke the smoke, but it was not an actual contest for the coming. Well, top lane, Chronos Spear onto Mushi. Your life there to start it off. They are going to isolate and control him. The Death Force combo, this time not in the Chrono. And for the
buddy,
I said 19 minutes. And with the amount of movement he's been doing,
it was a great pick this game, which is where like he played a good Brood rather than a great Brood, and that's fine because of how
they
good
dusted him, and Ohio gets caught by a kick bottom lane. Always
the dust might wear off though.
I think it'll be in time. Bolt comes through. They really want this kill. They're going to commit the magnetize. They do grab him, but with the Zeus ult and the magnetize down, Fnatic may say, screw it, we don't need the Brood. We're taking your base. That's at least going to be the initial movement here, but Spirit Chrono is still ready.
Starting a fight as your 86 expires. Huge turnaround fight for Spirit to take.
That has an invis now. This will be an easier one. Holds the stun just for a second. Mid one blinks in,
and then with this BKB setup, Fnatic will be very hard to fight into.
Ohio's out pretty far here. He commits the BKB right as Afterlife Chronos into the have any damage to do with this. They are going to drop the Death Ward, but mid one comes right in, rushing on the Goblet. Spreads him into an Iceberg copy the Ghost Scepter though. Very nicely played there, just to bring out this BKB. Eventually is going to finish off the Zeus on the back lines, while on the front line, Mushi is forcing back Ramses, and into mid one's waiting on. He goes. 3 heroes cleaned up with a Chrono on cooldown. And now the gate is open. Fnatic looking for that first lane of Rax. Even with the Zeus buyback, there's no ultimate available. There's no Void ult. There's no Aghanim's Death Ward. They committed it all just for the Brood Mama. Didn't even get the kill. And now Iceberg again on the run. Fnatic closing in on this victory. And with it, a 2-1 win. They go into the winner's bracket. They gotta push through. They need a little more damage to get the job done here, but they should feel confident. Ghost Scepter on cooldown, Iceberg's down, mid one, pulling through in the clutch here will be Astra by Mushi to keep him alive, Afterlife with his own Ghost Scepter. Ghost Scepters everywhere, because they just can't take the beating being administered by Fnatic. And mid one, he keeps on pushing in. This is a bit bold, very squishy, Refraction is up.
Ace victory right now, and Fnatic themselves in such good, again, Ohio gets going, but the dust, he beat exact same thing as last time. Ohio's almost baiting for his team.
He creeps. Not often you see an OD just farming this one. Gonna find always want to fly. Looks for the roll away, but mid one blinking forward, the Fusel Blade is gonna be used and quickly assassinates him, and that might be the cue to go. Mushi is rushing to join the team. Fnatic not waiting around for Roshan number 3. They want to try and take a Rax too, so now the Chronos Spear comes through. It's a pretty good one. The Death Lord's going to come. There's the swap out, keeping mid one alive. The Venge will die, as to will DJ on the Enchantress, but they keep beefier cores on. OD. Here at 3 men moving in. Be walking into the net swap here. It's level 2. Ushi's coming from behind. He gets the Wave of Terror up onto Goblack, and Goblack isn't sure which way to go. They Chrono on the mid one. Mushi sitting there in reserve is going to deal with Goblack, and that's the follow-up damage check. He makes that Chrono Spear effective. Now they drop the banish. The BKB's committed. They're going to force Iceberg back. One chasing him. Mushi looking to deal with the other. Has the ultimate. Can drop it here on Afterlife and slam the door. Perhaps no, he's going to hang onto it for now. EA, though, does go down. Stalkian has the protect ready. No Void ult available, no Zeus ult online.
With level 6.
Except for the BKB though, is the issue here, I guess.
Still pretty healthy duration. 8 seconds on TA.
Ramses gets Hex top. survive and look to turn this one around a little bit. His backup's coming, but meanwhile bottom lane, the Rat's also coming from mid one, who's looking for the melee rack. So while they're busy trying to finish off Ramses, who almost dies to that last impetus, mid one is busy trying to close out the game here with the racks. They always want to fly, get a TP back. And while that's happening in the mid lane, Ohio also pushing things in. BKB going to be committed, slaughtering the Earth Spirit of always want to fly.
Nature of Spirit's line up, and it's the better late game lineup. Garuda hero who will fall off. The team fight just heavily favoring Spirit, and that's something where heroes like Void, Zeus, and late game thing will be the big victors. And well, okay, mid one says I can do a thing or two about that. Easy solo kill.
Roots of Travel are ready, so he gets on the top lane, and they can just force this buyback out. But bottom lane, Afterlife's gone in, gets the Chrono off on 3, needs some follow-up for this. Mushi's there, and he's gonna zone back Goblik, preventing the death ward fall, so there's nothing to go with this. They lose Goblik, the other Spirit by second, he dies again without getting 3-4 kills. That's likely the game, and Afterlife being pursued here by mid one. Ember playing it safe, trying to deal with the mid lane where Ohio's busy ratting. He stays back, but mid one starts to work on melee racks besides, thinks better of it, and goes back for hero kills. MZ's gotta be careful. They're haunting him. He's got a remnant available, has the blink dagger ready, but this is gonna open the way and pave through for Fnatic to take their first melee Rex, maybe to take two. Will we see two teams from Southeast Asia back in the winner bracket of the Valve event for the first time since 2012? We are on the precipice here. They've taken one melee Rex. They're looking for a second. They've gotten it two. Fnatic pulling through in the clutch. Looks like they're coming back and making this a 2-1 victory. This is nearly impossible for Spirit. Ramses is going to have to play
For the death ward, and even to a smaller extent the Maledict, a key source of damage over time to break refraction, just to dish out enough damage to kill heroes like TA, like OD.
Oh, Afterlife goes in, he gets the Chrono, but it's only on Mushi, and so not sure if it's going to be enough because mid one has gotten into the back line. He's evaporating Spirit, turns on always want to fly. It's a triple for him, and it looks to be the end times for Spirit now. Void's going to buy back, still is the Aegis. Lucky to jump out before that last side blade came through, and with this, it's Mega Creeps. Fnatic have done it, they pulled through. MVP will now be joined by their Southeast Asian brothers, both teams through the winner's bracket. Perhaps Swindlemelons was onto something, God.
Man,
now to see if the North Americans can have the same success.
Just proven something here. Both teams coming out of the qualifiers